What is up, you guys? It's your boy Teddy, and welcome back to another reaction video on the React with Teddy channel. Today we got another video by Dramari, which is Use Nick Mercsdrama. Now, I've heard of what has been going on with Nick Mercs. He said some controversial stuff about the LGBTQ community, which you should not be fucked with, especially in their Pride Month. So yeah, he said some crazy things. Got his skin got removed on Warzone. Whole bunch of shit. Warzone are like, we don't want to associate with you no more. So we're gonna see and let's hear him talk about it. And yeah, man, before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, leaving me suggestions on what should I react to next. Subscribe to the channel. Like I always say, man, 3 more subscribers to 15, and we keep going to 20, man. So subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification bell on, and let's get to the video. Let's go.
One of the most successful. So Nick Mercs has to be one of the most successful streamers of the last decade, as he has gone from game to game, carrying a massive fan base and really pushing the envelope in a lot of ways when it comes to streamers being taken seriously on a mainstream level. His fan base, which he calls the M Fam, are extremely dedicated individuals, and unlike a lot of other streamers out there, a lot of the people watching this guy every single day are actually adults. When it comes to Nick Mercs, he's never really been involved in drama himself, outside of a couple of personal business dealings gone wrong, and beef with other streamers. He's pretty much always been universally loved and respected. But he is a guy who obviously wears his heart on his sleeve whenever possible, and I've always seen him as someone who is genuinely positive towards others. And that really brings me to the highlight of today's story, where Nick Mercs has been involved in some massive drama regarding the LGBTQ community, and now also Call of Duty and Activision as a company. So it all started when this tweet went out. Anti-LGBT protesters attack pro-LGBT demonstrators outside of a Glendale, California school board meeting. The school board is voting on recognizing June as Pride Month. Obviously, at this point, Pride Month has become a very polarizing topic. You've seen people getting canceled and apologizing for homophobic rhetoric, and you've also seen companies like Target and Budweiser facing the wrath of the anti-woke crowd. So this other guy, MLG Puckett, who I believe is involved in the gaming sphere somehow, responds to this tweet by saying, "This happened 4 blocks from my Overwatch League apartment. Americans are in a sad place right now. Let people love who they love and live your own life." And this is where Nick Mercs comes in, as he responded to that tweet. They should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. And that's really all he said up until this point. But obviously with this tweet involving the LGBTQ community, it pretty much set a wildfire online, as Nick was now actually faced with a lot of backlash from one side, and also faced with a lot of support from the other. And while his statement is a little bit vague, personally I think that anything political, or even anything to do with religion, should be kept out of public schools altogether. And I will say, my one caveat with that is that once kids get a little bit older and they're entering high school, I do think that there should be resources for them. Like, I remember when I was going to school, they already had things like the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, as well as things like the Gay Straight Alliance. And obviously after receiving this backlash, Nick Mercs actually went on stream and expanded on his comments.
I didn't like what I was seeing, man. Okay, I saw parents brawling in front of a school with kids. I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand how that video would piss some people off. It pissed me off. Okay. Now, I mean, full transparency. You know, how do I put this? I gotta be very, very careful here. I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm making a lot of people mad. Wasn't my intention. I mean, listen, my wife and I just had a baby. Brand new father. We seen these kinds of videos. It's sad. But her and I agree that we want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that. I'm trying to keep it really simple, just so we don't have to get too crazy about it, because there's nothing to get crazy about. It's just, it really is that simple. I think I just have a bigger perspective on this now, being a parent, than I did maybe 2 months ago. You know, the video bothered me, right? I just don't think it's any place for a teacher or a school. I don't think it's the place to speak about things like that. And it's not that I think that it shouldn't be spoken about. If that's what you got from that tweet, then you're just wrong. I don't have any quarrel with anybody in here. I don't have any quarrel with people on the internet. It wasn't an anti, I guess, gay tweet. That wasn't what it was. Now, listen, if you have issues with me or if you have issues with that tweet, then hey, listen, I'm down to agree to disagree. That's fine. We can agree to disagree. But if you think that I hate you because you're a certain way, you just couldn't be any more wrong. I do not feel that way. I just simply feel that I want to be the one and my wife wants to be the one to speak with our child about stuff like that. And that was the tweet. That was the tweet. So if you came here to hear that, I hope you feel a little better about it. I didn't mean to upset anybody. I know that I did. I'm not apologizing about the tweet 'cause I don't feel like it's wrong. I'm gonna stand by what I said. I'm not gonna delete the tweet. You know, I just want to make sure everybody understands exactly the point I was trying to make by tweeting my response.
And so I would say that was much more of a clarification than any sort of apology. Like he said in the video, he didn't feel the need to apologize. And personally, I don't really feel like he had anything to apologize for either. The man was merely stating his opinion. It's not like he was just spouting off a bunch of homophobic bullshit.
Yeah.
And I really do not see this as any different than someone saying they wouldn't want religious beliefs being pushed in the school system, which is an extremely common belief held by many people out there today. And I don't think they would be getting canceled for said belief. And this is where Call of Duty gets involved, as they say, due to recent events, we have removed the Nick Mercs operator bundle.
Crazy.
We are focused on celebrating pride with our employees and our community. And for those of you guys that don't know, Nick Mercs had recently gotten his own skin in Call of Duty. For those of you guys that aren't privy to this information, it basically means that you can now play in the Call of Duty games with a character that looked like Nick Mercs, and Call of Duty has now removed that character from the game.
Yeah, look a little stinky. Yeah, bro, it's really me, man. That's crazy, bro. I look angry, bro. Yeah. Yeah, he's got no neck like me for real.
And even when they added this skin from the start, it was a little bit controversial for some people out there. Because while Nick Mercs did used to be a massive name in the Call of Duty community, it had actually been quite some time since he had actually played Call of Duty, and people felt like there were other streamers more deserving than him to receive this skin. Regardless, this is what they're talking about when they're saying they took his skin out of the game. And so that all went down yesterday, and now today Nick Mercs actually has a fresh response to all this new drama with Call of Duty involved this time. And he says, "Friends are created in good times, but families are built through adversity. Appreciate all of you that have my back. Understand my position as a new father and recognize the love I have for all. Ain't no hate in this heart. Peace and love." So yes, guys, obviously at this point the political wars are very intense. People are getting canceled all around for various reasons, whether that be making their core demographic angry, or like I said, having some sort of crazy quote on their Twitter account. But at least in my opinion, Nick Mercs really didn't do anything worthy of a cancellation at all. He really just put his opinion out there about a news topic in a little video clip, and now it's likely cost him millions of dollars. But y'all let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Try to remain at least somewhat civil in your discourse with each other. I know on these more political videos, people get pretty heated down there. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, well, honestly, man, the world is so sensitive nowadays. You know, you can't say anything, even though it's your opinion on something. You just gotta keep it in your heart, man. But honestly, man, for me, it's just live your life. Do whatever you want. You only got one life, man. Live it however the fuck you want, man. I don't care, man. I'm not a political guy at all, man. I don't judge nobody, bro. Just live your life. You got one life. Live it to the fullest, bro. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this reaction video, man, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, leaving me suggestions on what should I react to next. Subscribe to the channel. 3 more subscribers. 15, 12, 13, 14, 15, man. That's all we need to the next sub goal, which will most likely be 20. But yeah, man, I'll catch y'all to the next one. Peace.